Travis, is that a complete a game as you guys have played throughout the Calder Cup playoffs?
I don't know if I'd say complete. I think we had a couple shifts where we didn't really bring it, but I think Sparksy held us in, and then just some good defensive, I guess, just collapsing and make sure we're not giving them too much around our net. But I think some shifts they did bring it to us where we weren't too happy with our game, but I think we rebounded really well, which was the big thing for us. And yeah, so it was very important to rebound because just if we let them bring it in their home barn, then they'd get some support, and then maybe they'd get some more momentum going. So it was good that we kind of shut them off quick whenever they got a couple chances.
So important to get that first goal then?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just coming out against these guys, you really want to get the first goal and not trying to be crawling back and kind of like begging for shots. And you don't want to be like that. You want to be on top of the game the whole time, and I feel like we did that for the most part.
You guys, your first 3 goals all generated from down low, from behind the net. That's a big key in this building too, I guess. They have a pretty good home record, and it just sort of underlines how well you guys forecheck tonight.
Yeah, our forwards did a great job cycling down low. I know their D-men don't like going side to side too much, so as much as we can kind of get them skating around and open them up, then those jam plays are going to be available, and we have a couple forwards that are really good at jamming that puck away. So kudos to them, and like it shows, we have a couple of different guys, not just a couple of guys that can do it. There's a couple of guys throughout the whole forward lineup that can do stuff like that, and it really showed tonight.
What's it like playing with Liljegren? I know it's a couple of times you've had to cover for him. He's still kind of finding his way at some point. Very mature, obviously, but still now and then you have to be watching for him. Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was probably doing more stupid mistakes than I had last year when I was in his spot. But I mean, he's doing a great job this year. For the amount that I've been here, he's been great and fun to play with and fun to watch too. I mean, young player coming over from Sweden, where a lot of the skill comes from, and he's doing some cool stuff out there that I even learned from him. So it's a cool chemistry we got going, and hopefully we can keep it going forwards.
You're up 3 games, but obviously not over. They're going to have some life, obviously, for their last game here, next game here, I should say.
Yeah, you always want to win that first game on the road, but I mean, it's not going to get too much easier going forward. So we know they're not going to want their season to end next game, but we're going to try to do that. So
when you're up 3-0 in the third period there, and you're trying to build that series, and you know that game 4 is going to be there, do you try to really still keep the foot on the pedal there and really try to break them and not give them any sort of confidence going in game 4?
Yeah, that's kind of what we tried doing in the third. We didn't want to give them any reason to come next game with anything more than they would have already with us getting a win tonight. So we didn't want to start anything too much after the whistle. Kind of just defend ourselves, but don't go looking for anything, and just kind of play our game and don't let up. And I mean, I don't think we're a team that needs to let up. If we stay on the offense and keep pushing, we can keep them in their zone instead of us trying to get out of ours.
Along those lines a little bit, are you pleased with the way that Grundstrom and Altonen and Johnson all play well? The Europeans who really stick their nose in there, go to the net.
Yeah, I mean, you watch them out there, and it's crazy. It's like the men playing with boys sometimes, and they even get me looking twice. Like that just happened. It's some of the passes that they make and just the plays that they do are really cool to watch. And hopefully, going forward, they can keep what they're doing going.